Hi, my name is Jeff O'Kelly. I'm 50 years old. I'm a pipe fitter with Local 51, and I'm working on the Brown University School of Engineering project. I grew up in Rhode Island. Kind of fell into this racket because I was in the Navy. I joined the Navy in '85 and I started welding. I guess maybe why I joined the Navy is because where we live in proximity to the ocean. I enjoy working with my hands and doing things physical, building things. So it was a fit for me, military, and then into the pipe fitting and welding industry. What are you guys working on? Sensible chill water pumps? Yeah. So they're working on these pumps. That's sensible chill water, I think. It's for the clean room. They're making this cut here, the top of this flange, or this top of this valve right here, and then they're going to make a weld right here. So they make what's called a face-to-end cut. Cut it with a bandsaw. That's a square cut right there. And Amanda's going to put a bevel on it, because you need to have a bevel on it to weld it. A pipe fitter basically works on all piping, different grades, copper, stainless, carbon steel, PVC. Joining those all together in different ways, different processes that transfer fluid to different systems. Pipe fitter is different from plumbing because they both join different pipes together, but they're separate systems because the plumber mostly deals with sanitary systems, you know, bathroom utilities, sinks, toilets, and on some other jobs, certain processed waters, domestic water, which is your drinking water and everything like that. And we deal with process systems that involve heating, ventilation, and cooling. These units up here are called chill beams. It's basically a coil piping. Cold water runs through it, and air blows across it, and then it creates cooling in these central locations. Years ago, I worked at an engineering firm, and my wife worked in the office, and that's how we met. And we've been married 25 years. I have 2 children, 22 and 14. My son's going to graduate, and this is a good profession, but there's easier professions to, you know. And if you like it like me, and we all need people to do these jobs to make, you know, because there wouldn't be places like this without us in some ways, you know. Somebody's got to build these things, but you got to make sure it's for you, you know, that's all. Some utilities at Brown are central, which means they'll have boilers or chillers to feed multiple buildings. In this case right here, this is a chill water system, provides all the cooling. So they have a chiller that's in the other building, and that cools the water. And then it's pumped to this building, and that's what these are. So we rig all this pipe in, we weld it all, bolt it all up, then test it. I would say that it can be a demanding profession. There's not, how do I want to word that? There's not as much free time, let's say, as other professions. You know, like when you show up here at 7 o'clock, we work 7 to 3:30. You got to be here on a daily basis. You only have half hour for lunch. You got a 15-minute break. There's limited time flexibility to do than other professions, you know. And a lot of times, some of these projects need to move along quickly, and we do a lot of overtime. Like over the years, I worked 6 days a week for 4 years straight, pretty much. You know what I mean? It's a lot of hustle, and it's you know, it can be a lot. If they want to become a pipe fitter, then they can fill out an application for our local, which is Local 51, and they'll get some kind of background and, you know, screen you. And if you get accepted to the program, you have a 5-year apprenticeship, which is classroom, 5 years of classroom, which they go 2 or 3 nights a week. And then, so you have also on-the-job training, so That's part of the apprenticeship. So you start out on the job as somebody green that doesn't know anything. I don't really have any last words, but thank you. Hopefully this helps somebody out.